that's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. That guy's right. There are a lot of sexy people out there tonight. So I will also be handing out smiles, but it'll be in the alley after the show. So, you guys, hell of a Canadian summer we've been having, huh? Yeah, eh? Honestly, but you know what? That's what I love about Michigan. Is here in Michigan, we can have 3 feet of snow on top of 2 inches of ice, negative 40 degrees, and 50-mile-an-hour wind gusts out there, and we're not phased. We're like, come on, get in the car. We gotta go see the new Hunger Games. It's not gonna be on DVD for a month. Fucking get in the car. But, I mean, oh my God, have you guys seen what's been happening in Atlanta, though? Someone dropped a fucking snow cone, and the whole city wanted emergency law. Seriously, I've just been reading about it on the news, and it's like, children stayed the night at their schools. God bless the teachers. We don't pay them enough. I saw some interview where some lady's like, it took me 2 hours to drive 1.5 miles to the expressway. What the fuck? Seriously. And then most of all, though, I'm so confused by this. I've seen pictures of cars on fire. Nothing wrong with them. There just is like spontaneous auto combustion, like a snowflake. Now, I've been telling this to some of my friends, and they're like, Liz, they don't have the same things we do. They don't have fault trucks. Which I get, and I would probably be a little more sympathetic if the terrible weather they got there isn't what we call the end of April in Michigan. Okay? Like, seriously, there's so much white powder in Michigan right now, Charlie Sheen is trying to buy the Upper Peninsula. Charlie Sheen, there you go, there's a Halloween costume for you. Throw on a bowler shirt, eat a powdered donut, and pay a hooker to go to a party with you. Done. But seriously, this winter, how many of you guys have called in sick because you didn't want to drive on the roads? One of you. Bullshit. I've done it. And while I was doing that, I discovered this new game, and I don't want the title to give it away for you, but it's called Call Into Places You Don't Work and Say You're Not Going to Make It. It's a fun game. The object of the game, you ready, is to call into a place at which you do not work and say you're not going to make it. So far this winter, I have been fired from Walmart and written up 3 times at Best Buy, so that's very exciting. So do any of you keep up with celebrity gossip or check out TMZ? Dude, fuck you guys, answer me. Bullshit, one of you reads TMZ. Alright, but for those of you who do not, I don't know if you've seen, Bruce Jenner is getting a sex change, or gender reinformation, whatever the fuck political correctness is. But she's already had some of the work done. He has his Adam's apple shaved, and he has long, majestic, flowy hair, which this thinning head is very jealous of. But I'm a firm believer is what you do in your home, as long as you're not hurting anyone or breaking any laws, fucking be happy. Go for it, you know? But mostly, one clap, yeah! Everyone else is like, fuck people in their homes, I hate them. But mostly with the whole Bruce Jenner thing, I'm actually really excited for him, because now I'm going to be able to say I look like one of the Kardashians. So, how about the Kardashian family? Now that is a family where I don't think there's a lot of dark meat left over at Thanksgiving, if you know what I mean. Alright, so since you guys are so good at answering me, how many of you here have iPhones? So like 2 of you, because they're very not popular right here. This is a little fun fact for the few of you that do have one. Apparently, if you drop it in a sink full of water, it stops working. No matter if you download the waterproof app or not. So recently, I was at the support store having my phone fixed, the Apple store, and I see that they're putting out a whole bunch of new iPads, iPods, and stuff, and I heard someone say, oh my God, my daughter uses this. Now, my 3-year-old niece has an iPad, and she can look up the capital for Botswana in 30 seconds. When I was 3, I ate dirt. So I started thinking, I was like, God, they should market these towards kids. That would be so great, because they're the up-and-coming technology generation, which is great, but then I thought, they probably wouldn't sell a lot of the iTouch kids. That's a little weird, right? But you know what? iPhone has Siri, and Siri is my favorite little friend I love to put in my pocket. Siri is also my only friend I put in my pocket. But I like to think they had a lot of trial and errors with the Surrey. Like, I have the white iPhone 4S, and I like to think when they were making them, they tried some new things. Like with my phone, it was like, Surrey, where's the nearest pizza place? Bing! If you don't turn left down the road, there will be a Papa John's on your right-hand side. But I also like to think when they were doing the black iPhone, it was a little different. Like, Surrey, where's the nearest pizza place? Bing! Now, that's the third time this month you wanted pizza. There is a garden out your back door. Why don't you make a salad? Seriously, you guys, I'm not racist, I'm not stereotypical, I just like to have a little fun. Unless you're Asian, would it kill you to use a goddamn breaker? Alright, one last joke for you guys before I get out of here. This is a fun little game also I like to play. Go ahead and feel free to play it yourself. When you go to the bar, put a few dollars in and play Who Let the Dog Out 4 times in a row. You're going to see people go a little fucking nuts. On the 5th song, play a completely different song, hear the sigh of relief. After that, put back on Who Let the Dogs Out. You guys have been great. Thank you very much.